Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Welcome back to the Lord Havok MC Customs stream. I really should think of a proper title one day. If you're new to the stream, I cover Marvel Champions, custom content, focusing mainly on the custom content. There's already plenty of creators covering the official release stuff for Marvel Champions, so I cover the custom stuff based on the community around. I normally focus on the scenarios, the villains, but just recently I've started in on the mini custom heroes that are available as well. The last stream I think I did Human Torch and Invisible Woman, and I was looking for another fiddling with the heroes, sort of sorting them out to the ones that I'm interested in playing more than I am with the others. And I come across this one, Havok from the X-Men, which, based on my username, is an absolute must. My favorite X-Man, and my namesake. So of course I had to play. Of course. I mean, it goes without saying, doesn't it? So pretty damn excited for this. I quickly whipped up a deck for him. I went with aggression. That sort of seems to be how his power sort of works. He's got pretty interesting power set where he sort of he damages his allies accidentally, like he doesn't mean to, but he does damage to his allies, and then does damage to the villain and stuff. It's pretty cool. I'm not too sure how you meant to handle that, but he doesn't come with a thing, so I'm just using Spidey. He's got 11, and yeah. Let's give it a go. I'm so stoked for this. But obviously I've got to play Havok. I mean, that just goes without saying. So let's do it. I'll put him up against the 3 from the core box. His nemesis is his brother Vulcan. And I'll put his obligation in there. So I'll give it a shovel just to make sure it's alright. And yeah, let's get cracking. Haven't got long till dinner, so I'm hoping to get at least 1 or 2 games in. But yeah, let's get it going. So a couple of shuffles to make sure there's no cheating going on. And yeah, let's get into it. Havok. So he starts off with, he has this thing about generating resource. So you can discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a card of a printed energy resource. Add that card to your hand. Don't know if I'm a fan. And it's related kind of to his ability, which is ambient energy conversion, which is spend 1 resource of any type to generate 2 energy resources. Limit once per round. That's awesome. This one, you gotta discard cards. Well, in my test game, I discarded like half the deck until I got an energy card. I don't know. It was just very strange that it took so long. So I'm actually not. I don't think I want to do that unless I desperately need one. So let me just have a quick look here. What we got here? So I've got Clobber, Enhanced Reflexes to get some more energy stuff. Cyclops is a must because he doesn't take any damage from Havok's events, which is great. And when he attacks, he can spend a resource to give him +2. So he attacks for 3, which is great. His burst. This is one of the examples of the card I was talking about. His burst. So you deal 1 damage to each ally you control. Then you deal 8 damage to an enemy. Then you deal an additional damage to the enemy for each ally you control. So as long as the deal 1 damage to each ally doesn't kill everybody, you then deal 8 damage plus whatever allies you've got left. So if Cyclops was in, obviously he doesn't take any damage, so he counters 1, and so on and so forth. In my first test game, the first time I did that, the deal 1 damage to each ally you control, I actually killed them. And so then I did the 8 damage, and then I didn't get to do any additional damage. So that was a bit of a bummer. It does cost 3, which I think is a bit much considering that it deals damage to each ally you control. And you're only ever going to get basically you should only ever get 3 additional hit, right? Because you can only have 3 allies, and unless you've got a whole bunch of other cards that give you more allies, or you got those allies that don't count as an ally. So most of the time, you'll only be doing 3 extra points of damage, as long as the first deal 1 damage thing doesn't kill them. So 3, I think, is maybe a little too high. Colossus, awesome, and Thor. They're quite high level allies. I don't think I'm going to get them in anytime soon. So let me just do a quick mulligan for 2. What I get in here? Symbiote suit. I don't think I'll be using that. I want to see how he plays without messing with him too much. But power of aggression helps. Yeah, power of aggression definitely helps. So since I'm definitely not using the suit, yeah, let's use that resource. Spend 1 resource of any type to generate 2 energy resources. So let's do that. To generate 2. And I'm going to clobber for 3. And then, because that was the first card that he played, it comes back in. That's not counted as playing his card. That's using his ability. And then I'll power of aggression and I'll clobber again. And this time I don't get to keep it. For another 3. So I've already done 6. And I'll Cyclops and Cosmic Radiation Blast to bring out this bad boy. And then hit for 2. So I've done 8 points of damage in the first round. And redo my cards. Oh, I didn't go through all these stats and stuff. 2, 2, 1, 3 wreck, and I already talked about his powers. Believe me, you keep this up and soon, bang bang, you'll cry havoc. Awesome. Oh, I forgot to say who it was. Oh, I usually say who the creator is. How disgraceful. It's PHComassetto. PHComassetto. That's the name we've had on the show before. So who did I get? Angel. 2 plasma amplifications. Let's have a look at this. Superpower. Hero interrupt. Oh, I should have a def focus in here. When you use your basic attack power or basic defense power, spend up to 3 energy resources. For each resource spent this way, Havok gets +2 to that power. Very cool. Hence this bad boy. Focus blast. Choose and discard an attachment attached to an enemy, or deal 3 damage to enemy that's attacked against piercing. That's bloody awesome. I mean, that is so awesome, because you can get rid of those bloody attachments that are so hard to get out of an ally character. We all know that. Okay, villain's turn. Boom. Gets a threat. He will attack, and I'm just going to take it. Take it on the chin. 2 + 1 is 3. Done. And then encounter card. He doesn't have anything in the way of defense, this dude, Havok. His defense is not his deal. Hard to keep down. One revealed. Rhino heals 4 damage. If no damage is healed, he gains surge. Oh, that's a bummer. That is a real shame. Did all that damage just so he could heal it all up. Well, screw you. I'm going to hit you back. So, let's get rid of Helicarrier to do his +2 energy. So he's already at 2, 4, 6. No, he's at 4. What am I talking about? Oh yeah. For each resource spent this way, he gets +2. Alright, so he's at 6. So if I do one of these, he'll be at 8. Boom! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. None of these have energy resources, which is why that thing I was saying before, like, strangely enough, most of his kit doesn't have energy as a printed resource. So I discarded half the deck. It was crazy. Alright, so that's done. And then these two can get me Angel out. And he can hit for 2. Boom! Alright, so he goes to stage 2. We get Breaking and Taken. There you go, wasn't that far away. And he goes up to 15, I believe. Yep. 15. That's the end of my turn, so reset and get another 5 cards. We got Uppercut, Focus Blast, Ironheart, Combat Training, and Genius. Okay. Threat. He's going to attack. He should actually have a damage. And Angel's going to defend. He attacks for 3 plus nothing, so 3. Which is enough to knock Angel out. And then we get 2 encounter cards, because Breaking and Taken's in action. Encounter card number 1 is Sandman comes into play with a tough status card. And encounter card number 2 is Assault. When revealed, the villain attacks you. I won't defend. 3 plus 1 is 4. My turn. Go Genius to Ironheart. It gets me a card. Plasma Waves. Deal 1 damage to each character except Havok. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. I'm going to spend Uppercut to play Focus Blast. Choose 1, attack, deal 3 damage to enemy. This attack gains piercing. And so that goes, and he takes 3 damage. And then going to enhance reflexes and combat training to play Plasma Waves, which deals 1 damage to each character except for Havok. So that means Sandman dies. And then deal 4 damage to a character. An Ironheart will attack for 1. Why not? Actually, no. You know what? I'll keep her around to block because I'm only on 4 health. Oh, and Havok will attack for 2. Can't forget just the basic attacks. Don't let them fool you. Just because they're called basic attacks doesn't mean they don't kick a lot of ass. Alright. Mockingbird, Strength, Forge, Piercing Strike. I haven't seen that one a lot. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. This attack gains piercing. Oh, there you go. And Containment Suit. When Havok would deal damage to any number of friendly characters, exhaust Containment Suit. Prevent one of that damage from each friendly character. Okay, that's awesome. Awesome. So the other one, that other card become a lot more cost effective. Whatever that blast thing was. I said it was too expensive. Alright, villain, threat. He attacks, Ironheart will defend. He's doing 3. Ironheart dies. Counter card number 1. Counter card number 2. Here we go. Shocker, 1 revealed. Deal damage to each hero. Done. Next one, Hydra Mercenary, Guard. 3/3. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Means I have to kill him before I can give you the 8 points of damage up here. That's a shame. So, to that effect, I will... Strength to Piercing Strike this guy. And then Forge to Containment Suit. I think I've done that wrong. No, I think I'll... Instead of Forge the Containment Suit, I think I'll Forge to generate 2 energy and then use this 1 energy to bring out Mockingbird. Yeah. Who will stun Rhino. And between the 2 of them, they'll kill him. Cards. Okay, power amplification. Nice. Extra Throg. And then good old plasma waves. Okay, sweet. Alright, villain turn. Threat. Oh, threat. He goes to attack but can't. Oh! Oh! What happened there? Yeah. Can't because he's stunned. And then we get 1 counter card and 2 counter card. Counter card number 1 is the obligation. Search your hand, deck, discard pile, and player if it's icon, and place him underneath this card. I'm pretty sure he's in here. There he is. Alter Ego action. Exhaust Alex to remove Brother Shadow from the game and shuffle Cyclops into your deck. Don't care, you can just stay there. Shadow of the Past. Oh my god. Jesus. Alright, here we go. Vulcan goes into play. Engage with me. This goes over into the schemes. Vulcan becomes obsessed with making Havok acknowledge his superiority, to which his older brother refuses to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets the extra boost. And then card, all get shuffled in. Vulcan himself is a 1/3/6 elite mutant Shia. Vulcan can take damage from Havok's events. Wow, how are you supposed to kill him then? Basic attacks. That is unfortunate. Alright. Cannot take damage from Havok's events. But Rhino can. He doesn't have guard. So if I use plasma amplification, he does 2 plus 2 for every energy card I spend. So 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Dead. Victory! Don't care that Vulcan's in play. He doesn't have guard. Plasma amplification is insane. When you use your basic attack power to spend up to 3 energy resources for each resource spent this way, Havok gets +2. That's just amazing. I mean, yeah, it cost me 3 cards, but it was worth it. I did 8 points of damage. Who cares? Pretty excited about that. All I could have just done, I could have just spent 1 to generate 2, and then just spent another card, and then that still would have been 3 either. It just says max 3, right? Up to 3. And either way, I'll just keep that. 1, 2, and then one of those generated 2. Boom. Well, that was a pretty stimulating annihilation. Right, I took basically had no chance. I talk tough now. Let's see what happens against Claw and Ultron. Yeah, so far so good. Let's try again with the others. But yeah, Havok, awesome, as he should be. I mean, he's ridiculously awesome. Except maybe for that goofy helmet that he wears. The helmet's a bit goofy. But other than that, he's great. Alright, I'm going to reset and get back into it. I'll see you later. Live long and prosper. I shall return after dinner. Thanks. Bye.